Hello, Watem here, and welcome back to small Umineko When Seagulls Cry. It's, I think, been about a week since I last played. But, I'll try to remember as things come up. Everyone crossed their arms and fell silent. Felt like we were about to reach a novel understanding we hadn't managed before, but they stumbled just one step short, or maybe a couple. Then Hideyoshi's stumble rumbled heartily. That silence was broken by laughter.
すまんすまん。珍しく普段使わん頭を回したもんですっかり空腹になってしもた。やはり朝食抜きは答えるわ。なあ。
夏日、ここには何かないのかね。
軽食の備え程度があったはずです。用意しますね。
俺も腹ペコだ。上のガキどもも腹ペコだろうよ。しかし18人分も、そして3食もここに備蓄があるのかはちょいと疑問だね。
そうやな。明日まで長丁場や。一度屋敷に戻って厨房で缶詰の類でも漁った方がええかもしれんな。
クラッカーとおつまみくらいしかありませんが、それでよければ準備できます。でもこの人数ではお昼の分も残らないかも。
今はそれでいい。すまんが準備してくれんかね。
It looked like the men had been taken over with an appetite that stopped all thought. The atmosphere grew more peaceful, and the Epitaph investigation...
文字遊びはあくまでも私の仮説。
And the Epitaph investigation team split up for the time being. But Eva kept staring at the paper the epitaph was written on, like she was going to burn a hole through it.
それが間違ってる可能性もあるわ。エヴァさん、あまり根詰めないで。
I think you should take it seriously, though.
ありがとう。私の勝手でやってるの。放っといてくれないかしら。
Eva spoke coldly. Kirei didn't bother her anymore, and instead went to help Natsuhi prepare breakfast.
姉さん、私たちも朝食の準備手伝った方がよくない？
Nope.
じゃああんたが手伝いなさいよ。私はこれを解くので忙しいの。
じゃあ私手伝ってくるわね。
まったく、なんであなたはそんななの？この碑文を解いた人間が後ろ宮家の家督を譲られるのよ。あなたは関係ないと初めから諦めているようだけど、もしも解ければローザにだって家督を引き継げるチャンスがある。あの兄さんから全てを奪うチャンスなのよ。どうしてその千載一遇のチャンスをあなたは真剣になって挑めないの？
それは。
Rosa hung her head, unsure as to how she should answer. Too late, she regretted carelessly speaking to her sister when she was in a bad mood. Yeah, something someone brought up in the comments. Actually, I could probably check to see who it was. If it would let me actually alt tab. No, not that one. Guess that works. Tommy VZ. Yeah, so they mentioned it's implied, but should probably be taken into account. And I think I've brought it up before, but then forgot about it last time. But all the rooms can be locked from the inside without using any keys. Yeah, so in that case, the Kinzo one, despite not having a key that could lock the boiler room, would be able to lock the boiler room from the inside. Yeah. In case, let's keep going.
あんたも何か気づいたことがあるんなら言いなさいよ。私やキリエさんは真剣に推理してたのに、あんたは相槌ばかりだったじゃない。ほら、何か気づいた点はないの？ほら。
これ不思議よね。
Which part?
不思議？
And strange how?
何が？
黄金鏡っていう単語よ。何度も出てくるわよね、黄金鏡って単語。
それが何よ。黄金鏡を文字分解すると何かキーワードにでもなるの？
そうじゃなくて。
She couldn't mention the sacrifice of 6?
ほら、この第10の番だけおかしいでしょ。みんな黄金鏡なのに、なぜかここだけ黄金の里なの。
Okay.
わざわざ「の」が1文字混じるのよね。どうしてここだけ言い方が違うのか漠然と気になってて。
Okay, what does it say in the epitaph? Okay, that's different again. Because epitaph it talks about the Golden Land, and then on the 10th twilight at journey's end, you shall attain to the power. You shall attain the power of the Golden Land's treasures once and for the last time.
その別に意味なんてないわよね。お父様のことだもの。ちょっとした言葉のあやでたまたま言い方を変えただけかもしれないしね。
I doubt it. Oh. Uh-huh.
つまらん。
おや、何がつまらないのですか？
Boring that you're not winning?
つまらんつまらん。
はてさて、この子が何をぼやいているのかさっぱりですよ。
おそらくマダムがバトラ様にいろいろと入れ知恵をしたのが不満なのでしょう。
別にそんなの不満ではないぞ。不甲斐ないバトラがようやくわらわに釣り合うレベルになったってむしろ満足してるくらいだぞ。
少しバトラ君と仲良くしすぎましたか？若い子同士に任せて老人は退散した方がいいのかしら。
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to bring up. The fact that they had information that they didn't want to give is in itself information. So you have to wonder what possibilities could they have? What possible information could they have accidentally revealed? So I think I mentioned previously, off the top of my head at least, there's only 4 ways that someone could die. Either natural causes, being old or sick. That's making the natural causes one. Secondly, an accident. That was something that had been suggested. Thirdly, suicide. That's self-explanatory. And finally, murder. I can't think of anything else, at least off the top of my head. We know that it wasn't suicide for any of the 6. It's highly likely that there wasn't an accident because she'd been wanting to say it in red. That being said, that's not confirmed. It could be just a ploy to distract us. We also know that it's unlikely that all of them were murdered as well, since she probably could have said that in red otherwise, which then leaves the natural causes one. So that suggests that at least one of them did die from natural causes. So then you have to think about what information is it that they don't want to be released. What would make sense is Kinzo's death being important. His is the most suspicious out of the out of the 6 that first died. Also, his is the most up in the air about it also applying to other loops. So I think Kinzo, I mentioned it last time, but I'm pretty sure Kinzo's is the information that they don't want us to have. Might have had something else that I thought since last time, but I can't remember it now. So let's keep going. When Virgilia and Renove giggled and cackled, Beatrice's irritation meter finally reached its limit.
揃いも揃って笑を笑い物にしよってロノウェしばし姿を消せ消えろ消えろ
かしこまりました。それではしばしのお暇をいただきます。
Not without leaving one final laugh. Renove bowed his head, still laughing, and vanished. After that, all that remained was a grumpy and irritated figure of Beatrice, and Virgilia, who was coolly enjoying her tea.
この島に19人以上いないと言ったあの赤がむしろあなたを追い詰めました。
Although, if there is the information that Kinzo died of natural causes, or something else going on, Kinzo already being dead or something, then that does leave room for one more person. Also, something else that was brought up in the comments, again by Tommy VZ. Wait, let me actually alt tab. There we go. Actually, no, different comment. John Smith. Apparently, for reason, Virgilia, I'm not sure, brings up Virgilius first when choosing her name. That's who Rukishi7 initially intended on introducing this episode instead of Virgilia. It was supposed to be a new antagonist for the opposed battler, who'd do so from a different angle from Beatrice. But after seeing how a lot of people surrendered after episode 2, Ryukishi7 decided to change that character into one of the opposed battler instead. Thus Virgilia was created instead. Yeah, question mark is definitely too soon to throw the towel.
ちょっと早いかなと思ったんだがやっぱ早かったかな
彼をもっと迷走させてからならともかく全くにもって無駄な切り札でしたよ
I'm not sure it was yet.
むしろ彼を奮起させてしまいました
In addition to denying which, Battler had possessed the second victory condition, one of explaining everything without suspecting one of the 18. It was at that point, when he'd been tossed about by 2 opposing goals, that his heart should have been at its weakest. However, Beatrice had used red carelessly, claiming that there was no more than 18 people. Because of that, Battler had been forced to suspect one of the 18. And he'd finally begun to build up the resolve he needed to accept that. Battler was stubborn. That was exactly why fissures would run all through him, like breaking china, when he was struck in a fragile spot. That itself should have been his greatest weak point, but...
前回圧勝だったんで ちょいと油断が過ぎたかな。
ええ、油断が過ぎましたね。前回はバトラ君にとって難易度の高いゲームでしたが、どうやら今回はあなたにとって難易度の高いゲームになりそうですよ。
割れた壺は決して元に戻ることはない。未練がましくかけらを拾うより他の手を考えた方が建設的というもの。
What are you talking about? You can do your endless magic, can't you?
しかしすっかり知恵をつけたバトラにどう仕掛ければよいというのか。
炉の上のクッキーよりあなたが困っている顔の方がお茶菓子にぴったりですよ。
バトラもお師匠様も炉の上までもわらわを茶化扱いだ。
Beatrice, this chapter has certainly seemed a lot cuter than previously.
わらわは決して甘くはないというのに。
With a shameful, childlike face that she would never have shown in front of Battler, Beatrice rolled her head around on top of the table.
お師匠様、せめてヒントを。
おや、何のヒントですか？
バトラをギャフンと言わせてわらわを認めたくなるようなうまい指し手をズバリ教えろとは言わないから、せめてヒントだけでも。
ダメですよ。私は今バトラ君の味方をしていますからあなたに利することは教えられません。
そんな固いこと言わずにさ、弟子が困ってるというのに。
師匠を超えたと散々豪語していた気がしますが。
年寄りらしく老快な知恵を一発授けてくれよ。頼むよ。バトラにばっかりずるいってよ。
もう相変わらずのだだっこですね。でも確かにちょっとバトラ君にヒントを与えすぎたかもしれませんね。あなたのお灸にはなったけど、フェアなゲームとしては少し肩入れをしすぎたかもしれない。
そうであろう、そうであろう。頼むよ、お師匠様。せめて今後のヒントだけでも。
ヒントだけですよ。意味は自分で考えるのですよ。
自分で考えるからさ、頼むよ。バトラをケチョンケチョンにできるやつを頼むよ、お師匠様。
Considering how she acted like a great and mighty witch in front of Battler, the way she acted when he wasn't around was truly pathetic. Virgilia sighed at how childish Beatrice still was, despite all the time that had passed.
ではヒントだけ。イソップ寓話の北風と太陽というお話を知っていますか？
I've heard of Aesop. That's about as far as it goes.
もちろん。旅人のマントを奪うために北風と太陽が勝負する話であろ
う？そうです。乱暴かつ請求な方法が常に最善の選択肢とは限らないということです。
言われなくても分かっておるわ。わらわが勝ちを焦りすぎたことはすでに反省しておる。
意味はよく考えることですよ。それからバトラ君も少々誤解があったようですが、あなたにも誤解があるようです。
Which point?
あなたはこのゲームの勝利条件を理解していますか？
バトラを屈服させることの他に何があるというのか。
Him disproving your existence?
ほら、その時点でもう間違っていますよ。
わらわが何を間違えたというの？
I don't think... I do want to know exactly what the victory conditions are. I brought this up at the start of this whole kind of episode. The terminology gets confusing. As in episode 3. I don't think that she's actually going to mention what the victory conditions are, but she's going to remind us about them.
あなたの勝利はバトラ君を屈服させることではありませんよ。バトラ君にあなたという存在を認めてもらうことではありませんか。
なんとバトラにゴマを吸ってわらわを魔女と認めてくださいお願いしますと頼み込めというのか。愚かな。そこまでわらわは落ちぶれてはおらぬ。
I don't think she brought up Aesop, and I'm pretty sure that they. Well, I don't know actually. I don't think that they went and begged the traveller to take off his coat. Grrr, Beato growled like a dog in a bad mood. Cordelia shrugged her shoulders, snickering at her disciple, who was as short-tempered as ever.
ヒントは出しました。あとはあなたがよく考えることですよ。いずれにせよ、バトラ君にこれまでの手は通用しません。相当の戦略転換が必要になるでしょう。
言われずとも分かっておる。
This is already making me look forward to the next or episode 4.
北風と太陽の話は何が言いたいのかさっぱりだが、とにかく方針を変えねばならぬことは分かった。お師匠様もあっと驚くような奇策を披露してみせるぞ。
I think that's a new face as well. New expression.
それは楽しみですね。バトラ君はそれにどう挑むのかしら。あなたの健闘も祈っていますよ。
バトラのついでに。では、
もう投げ出して降参？そんなに眠いならお布団かぶって眠っちゃえば？
As my mind drew I really messed that up. As my mind grew vague, and I pretended to fight my drowsiness while sinking deeper and deeper into the sofa, I scolded myself.
あんなにもクラウスから当主の座を奪ってやりたいって夢見てきたんでしょ？そのチャンスを私の魔法が与えたのに、あなたはもう放り投げちゃうの？
そうは言うけれど。
It might be a good idea to come at it with a sharper mind.
この謎は本当に難解よ。知恵の輪の方がまだマシだわ。解けるってことが絶対に約束されているもの。でもこの碑文の謎はそれすらも約束されているかわからない。私は挑むだけ無駄な勝負を挑んでるのかもしれない。
Still hazy, I looked at the notebook I'd been holding the whole time. It was open to a page with the epitaph, which I must have stared at hard enough to burn holes in since so many hundreds of nights I'd lost count. That page is truly a door. On the other side lies the Golden Land, a place I've wanted to drag myself to no matter the effort ever since I was a child. And a place I was never able to reach. Am I touching the door with both hands? With a book? No. The door right there in front of me, ready to be opened, and yet still unable to reach the other side.
そうよ。あなたは扉に手をかけている。さあ、それを力いっぱい開くの。そして、その扉に書かれた文字を読むのよ。
力いっぱい開く？扉に書かれた文字を読む。
Strain your eyes. See through to the thing beyond the epitaph written in the notebook.
懐かしき故郷は私たちの想像をきっと裏切らないわ。
What is your goal?
お父様が唯一懐かしむ過去は少年時代だけだもの。
そうね。なら鮎の皮は それが泳ぐ川は複数あるし、お父様が住んでいた場所のすぐ近くに鮎の生息するどの川が地図上距離的に近いかなんて話になると、急に曖昧になって特定ができなくなる。
Alternatively, it could be used to mean something else.
自分で言ったじゃない。水の流れる川かどうかわからないって。鮎という言葉がそんなにもややこしいなら忘れてしまえば。川で考えるの。川で家系図という連想は悪くないわ。その要領で川から連想するものを他にも考えてみて。
Okay, so rivers, water source, although the fact that it brings up Sweetfish River, maybe not talking about that. Cities were historically built on river because, oh yeah, water source in particular, a nice source of fresh water, feed from fishing, and it's easy to transport things over water, large quantity of things over water compared to over land. Just making transport hubs. If we take those meanings, by discarding the sweetfish part, if we then reintroduce sweetfish, water source sweetfish doesn't feel like it really combines well with that. And if we've already discarded sweetfish, then when we reintroduce it, why would it be talking about food necessarily? If it's already fish. It feels too literal. So if we take it by transport though, yeah, not sure. I don't know how that could relate. Another idea would be something that flows. Might be one directional, might be
川じゃなくて、
two directional.
川じゃなかったら鮎は泳げないのに。
If we take it like transport, then it could be like, you know, food trucks. Except I don't think that they... So this is set in 1980s. However, the Epitaph setting, if it's the beloved home of old, he's what, like 80 or something, isn't he? So yeah, maybe like early 1900s, late 1800s. Yeah, maybe they had... Maybe some company was moving things?
ああ、でも鮎が泳げるってことは海までつながってるのかしら。川魚だけど海に出るってうちの人も言ってたし。
Yeah. That's why they brought up the family tree in the first place, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, definitely there could be something about sweetfish with Japanese characters that I've absolutely no chance of getting. In which case I might as well discard that thought and leave it as a possibility. Possibility that will be fruitless for me to actually explore, but leave it there to not close off the possibility.
海まで。いえ、でも。
Maybe there's like a stretch of road or railway or something that leads to the ocean from the town? If it's transport? It could be the name of something.
気づいた。
Oh.
でもうろ覚えなの。ここには書庫があったはず。調べれば確認できるわ。
Did you notice what?
それが鮎の川なら、そして鍵は6文字の単語かもしれないなら、鍵が本当にその川に眠ってるというの。
Or it could be, yeah, something actually in a river. Originally, I had thought it was somewhere on the island that it was referring to, as Beatrice's home. However, river, maybe there's small rivulets on the island, but in terms of transportation, yeah, that doesn't work. I don't know. And on me not knowing, I will end it there for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know any feedback you have in the comments, and until next time, see ya.